Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again. So I've already uploaded the videos for the splitting up of meta for the primeval field in silphfactions, and I've also gone through the top picks for this cup as well. So going ahead, let's move into the team building series from me. So now moving into the team builder series, the team building for primeval meta over here, which so the first pick for me is going to be obviously Credibly over here, because yeah, Credibly is super strong for this meta, and being grass rock and with a spamming moveset of definitely grass knot and stone edge along with bullet seed, so it does have a really lot of play in this meta, and it's really bulky as well. So as you can see, the difference is 142.3. That is really impressive, along with the stamina of 146. That is quite high as well. And apart from it, it it is kind of weak against Dragon, as it loses hard to Zwilus, Ulul and Muck over here. Altaria, Dragonair and Sceptile as well, because it is part grass, part rock rather, and Sceptile have access to bullet seed and leaf blade, so it's kind of that. So if I go against to rate this team over here, so Credibly will pick out the bulk as A. That is really differently good, but as I mentioned, Zwilus, Credibly, mirror matchup, Dragonair is not that good. So what I'll do, I'll just put ahead my next Pokemon, which is going to be my own dragon type, and it's going to be my Dragonair. So I am picking Dragonair because over here because Dragonair is I prefer Dragonair over Zwilus because of its extra bulk, because Zwilus is 32.5 as rank 1, but Dragonair is a bit bulky, maybe 35 or 36, I'm not very sure, but it's quite bulky. And apart from being part rock, as big part, part dark Zwilus, which is not in the case of Dragonair. So Dragonair is fully dragon type. That really good, because I don't have to take in the extra counter damage over here with the part dark over here. That is going to be really nice. So that is the reason I pick up Dragonair in this scenario. So let's just rate this team over here, and it's going to be really great. So consistency is A. That's I'll not consider, but safety and bulk is B with B, which is going to be great. But now I have to come in with something that my Zwilus, that Zwilus, I need to handle Zwilus and Credibly as well. So that is the reason I'll be taking this into consideration, because in the potential threat option we have Zwilus, Drudagon, Goodra, Tyrant, Altaria as well. So we have all the dragon types in this scenario. So I'll be trying to put a hard resist to it, which is going to be my own fairy type, and let's be it. Yeah, it's going to be Dedenne. So let me put Dedenne over here, which is over with the moveset of Thundershock, Discharge and Play Rough. So now for Dedenne, it is going to be Thundershock along with Discharge and Play Rough. So Dedenne is also a good option for this meta as well, because Discharge and Thundershock do put out some of the water types as well. That is going to be Lapras, or maybe Tapu Fini, Kingdra. So that's going to do that, and the partial fairy typing on it is actually going to hard resist the dark and dragon, which is going to be really nice. So that is the reason I pick up Dedenne over here along with Dragonair and Credibly. So let's look at the team over here, team ratings over here. So the coverage is now B, coming down from D to B, with a bulk which is going to be C right now. So going a bit lower, going from B to C. That's fine, because we'll be just adding in some more Pokemons as well. So now you can see, so Zwilus does beat my Credibly and Dragonair in a close matchup. But now since Dedenne have locked in, so Dedenne will be hard resisting Zwilus, because Dark and Dragon both are resisted by my fairy over here. So overall, this is kind of a great lineup. So Tapu Fini is also kind of a great threat for Dragonair and Dedenne over here, but still Credibly can easily handle that. So it's kind of a really good meta. So let's check at the potential threat options over here, which is going to be Mr. Rhyme. That's really spicy. So I don't think that people will be running Mr. Rhyme over here in this meta, so I'm not very sure, but still I have to take that in count along with Avalugg and Snowy Castform. So that's a hard option, like hard thing to resist over here, because Snowy Castform does have access to all ice moves, so I have to put a resist to it. And Credibly is now also a threat, because though for Dragonair it is kind of a really close loss, but still it can manage in some like good situations as well. So I have to watch out for that. So coming to the next Pokemon, which is going to be my pseudo fighter, and for that I'll be using Pseudo Voodoo, as I've already mentioned in this cup. So let's pick out Pseudo Voodoo, and as you guys can see, so my actual potential threats over here is Avalugg, Mr. Rhyme, Snowy Castform, Credibly, Hisuian Quillfish, and Amaura. So Pseudo Voodoo does have really a good option with the counter over here, so it can do super liquid damage with counter and rock slide to these ice types over here. So that is the reason I'll be coming in with Pseudo Voodoo as my next pick. And let's add that, yeah, which I have did, and let's rate my team right now. So as you guys can see, the coverage went up to A, safety is also A, and consistency is also A, but the bulk is still C over here. So which I'm fine with, because if you have good coverage over here with your team rather, so it will be really good. And now let's go to the potential threats over here. So as you will be seeing right now, Credibly is still kind of a great threat to my whole team, because the only thing that hard resist over here is Dragonair. So it's not a great thing, because Credibly can easily go through to beat my entire team, but that's not the real case, because over here, so Credibly versus Credibly matchup is treated as separate, Dragonair is separate, all these are separate matchups over here in one shield scenario. But still, I have to watch out for a potential like wall to Credibly, which I don't think I will be able to do because with this team. So but I'll try to do that. So let's put in my fifth Pokemon, which is going to be my ice typing. Let's pick that, and I think it's going to be Frostlass. Where is it? Yeah, it's Frostlass. So let's just add in Frostlass over here, which I've got access to the real good moveset of Avalanche that hits so hard, and Shadow Ball that hits so hard as well for in such of neutral scenarios. So let's add in Frostlass and rate this team right now. So over here the coverage is also same, bulk same, so safety same as well. So now let's jump into the meta scorecard. So as you will be seeing, so Frostlass is kind of a hard resist to Credibly over here, because Frostlass does win CMP time against Credibly if it is going to be a Grass Knot, or whether it's going to be Stone Edge, everything. So I'll just cover it. So but I have to watch out for Credibly as well, because it has Stone Edge and it might one shot my Frostlass over here, which is not going to be a really good option. To which now this is going to be really nice for the scorecard, because overall this looks good in this scenario. And now moving to the next one. So moving to the next potential threats for this team right now. So we have got Tapu Fini and Ruddragon. So Tapu Fini is actually kind of a threat right now, which I need to resist with the next Pokemon that I have to pick in. So yeah, I have to do something with the. So the thought that I had with this team while making this team actually, so Tapu Fini is actually a really good option to core break my whole team, but if it is aligned with Credibly, it does really well against it. So what I have to do, I have to somehow put a resist to it, and yeah, because Dragonair does not have a really good matchup against Tapu Fini, neither do have Sudowoodo and Frostlass. So the only option is Credibly and Dedenne over here. But that's the reason I'll be putting in some more Pokemons, which is the final Pokemon, which is going to be my own Tapu Fini over here. So let's put that. So I thought of actually using Snowy Castform as well. So I can actually use Snowy Castform rather than Tapu Fini. But if I put in Snowy Castform over here, let's put it. So the rating for this team is still the same, I believe. Yeah, it's still the same, but the team threat score is 592 for this. And if I go ahead and add Tapu Fini over here, which where is it? Yeah, let's rate it again, and I'll be putting in Tapu Fini right now. Yeah, let's put Tapu Fini and add it, and now let this team over here. So now the coverage is still C, A, and A. So this is the team that I have caught myself with, but the meta scorecard does really look good, which is going to be fine. But the thing is, if we look at the potential threat for this team is still Latios, which is not that bulky. The threats are Credibly, Tapu Fini and Skuntank. So I have to put a resist to it, which I think I can do a replacement with this team. So what I'll do, I'll just remove a Dedenne from this group over here, and I'll just add in Hisuian Quillfish, which I'll just do right now. Just rate it, and yeah, and yeah, Hisuian Quillfish. So let's add it. Let's maximize and add it. So now let's rate this team over here, and yeah, if you see, the coverage is still A, C, A and A, but the team matchup is really different right now, because the threat is only Dudagон in this scenario, because it hard resists to Tapu Fini. It is hard resist to Tapu Fini and Latios and Godra. So I think this will be my final team over here, which I'll not finalize, but still it's going to be very close to my final team. So I'll just put off Dedenne, and then I'll put in Hisuian Quillfish, which is really good against Credibly, against Tapu Fini as well, because of its poison jab damage. So that is the thing, which is going to be really nice, and the team threat is now lowered to 585, which is really nice as well. So that's the team comp, and that's the way how I built my teams around the meta. But still there are potential threats, but since it's a pick 6 and choose 3, so choose 6 and pick 3 rather. So that's how it's going to be. So it's going to be really nice experience while making this team and building it around. So that will be all for my team building, and yeah,
and that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.